Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to another session of Gears of Revolution. I am your GM Richard. With me today are Fitz as Emmanuel Goodfellow, Lauren as Vincent, Kim as Dahlia, AJ as Sanai, and Kristen as Lou. Lane plays Alexias will not be joining us tonight, but we should be having a good time. For those of us who were at C2E2, thank you for a great, fun, wonderful time. We hosted so many amazing games, met so many great people. It was an incredible experience. Thank you for joining us there. A few quick announcements before we start. First, please follow us on Twitch. Once we hit 50 subscribers, and we're inching close every time, we are going to give away $50 to one of those 50 subscribers. So if you want to win a free $50, all you have to do is click that button and you should win it. Fingers crossed for you all. Second is that if you are looking for GMs, if you are looking for games, please take a look at our website. We recently updated it with a lot more information in the background, and we are hearing double. I think we're having some audio issues. I know what it is. My other monitor had the volume on. So, is that better? I think I fixed the audio issues. All right,
I don't
great.
think I hear an echo.
All right. Let's see. What was I saying? If you look at Gamemaster, check out our website. You can hear. Still hearing.
Yeah, it's still going.
Audio testing. 1, 2, 3. Audio testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's still going.
it's still
Yeah.
going. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's muted. This is muted. Muted. Testing 1, 2, 3. Audio issues fixed. Fingers crossed. Looks like they're fixed. Alright, great. Perfect. Check out our website. It was recently updated. It's easier to find games, find GMs. We host all kinds of systems, not just Pathfinder, not just D&D 5e. We have GMs willing to run Lord of the Rings, or One Ring system, Terminator system, Alien system, whatever. Hundreds and hundreds of systems are out there. We can find a GM for you. Just visit us at roughmatchgames.com. Follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, or Twitter, or X, or whatever the hell it's called now. Follow us there. And with that being said, I think we'll go ahead and kick things off with our next session of Gears of Revolution. It has been a while since we were last here. When we were last year, the group had left Hatsworth Higgins with the bandits to keep an eye on two of the Cowgirl members, and I went down back into the city to try and scope out and learn some new information. Goodfellow thought about perhaps building a secret black site to host political prisoners, which Inspector Stovedov quickly shut down. The group also decided to explore some other threats that following their meeting with Roken Cal, the head of the Cal Thieves Guild. He was not a very nice man, to put it kindly. During the conversation with Roken Cal, the group was given a sort of insider info about a smuggling ring that was happening, a smuggling operation that was happening, where they would be bringing in a shipment of illegal magic wands to the city. All Roken Cal said was, "Stop it," and he's a happy man. And it would not interfere with any of your duties whatsoever. If anything, it is part of your duties as officers of the Royal Homeland Constabulary. After everyone left, however, he offered an additional deal to Dahlia Deepstone, saying, "If you want to drop some of those wands off, I will make sure you are rewarded. Thank you." And she sent her off on her way. Whether or not Dahlia does that remains to be seen. Roken seemed to leave it as a very open-ended offer.
Ooh, it's fine.
So the group decided to sort of check things out and scope it out a little bit beforehand. They made their way to the docks, which they realized was a location that was on one of the receipts in that they found in the Lassa Hume's pockets. As they got there, they decided the best course of investigation was for Emmanuel. Was Emmanuel and Vincent to pretend like they were getting married, head
Mm-hmm.
into them, just cause as much chaos as possible to see what would happen. Which all it really did was left to some very, very annoyed sailors and fishermen.
Mission accomplished.
Uh, they did manage to get a peek inside the room to see that there were more people inside the building, but whether or not that information is useful is yet to be seen. Their mission is to tackle that the next day. But tonight, however, they decided to venture up to Cauldron Hill at Navarre Sitchin's request. The old Skyseer met him at the base of the hill because he wanted to once again witness another prophecy, so to speak. And he was having a hard time doing that from the ground, where the skies were just filled with smog and smoke and clouds. So you talked to Mayor Reed McBannon, who more than eagerly gave you permission to go up there. He just asked that you stop by first so he could provide you with some wards to protect you against the spirits, some buckets of blood to help distract the spirits, and he insisted that you return to him after so he could cleanse the tent of Cauldron Hill from you. In addition, Navard's helper asked you all to take part in a ritual to help the old man who was very feeble and was in his late 90s at this point, pushing 100 even, to lend him a little bit of your strength. You all eagerly agreed to do that. Or maybe not so eagerly. You all agreed to do that. And the ritual took place. The spell was cast. And Navard seemed to possess a little bit more strength in his very, very old bones. They still creak a little. You can still see him wincing from this old arthritis that he has. But he's able to move a little bit faster as you began your ascent up Cauldron Hill. As you reached the top of the hill, you set up camp before night fell, and you quickly drew a ring of blood around one of the two peaks. I'll switch to a map here, actually. Yeah. You quickly drew a ring of blood around one of the two peaks, and you opted not to create a campfire and shiver in the cold and in the dark. You set up watch. One of us sat down to look up at the sky, which was open and clear. And in the sky, you could see the stars shining brightly. You could see the different planes or planets just moving about in their celestial accordance. Navard sat down and began to just meditate in a way that allowed him to watch stars. You all took up fairly defensive positions with Emmanuel standing close to Navard, the rest of you moving wherever you felt like you wanted to move. And eventually you began hearing screams of terror, people begging for help. But Mayor Reed McBannon had warned you against them, and so you chose not to go and investigate. You just waited in the uncomfortable cold at the top of Cauldron Hill. After a while, you began seeing figures and shapes, spirits moving throughout. And all along, Luke's been having a little bit of hearing whispers in the back of his head from the ghosts and the spirits that inhabit this hill. He saw several creatures approach and make their way towards the ring of blood and begin circling around it. One of them, a skeletal figure without any legs, would crawl forward on its hands and knees, just cackling softly to itself. Another, a lion with a mane, and at the end of each of his hairs and the mane looked to be serpents that just slither and rot. Other creatures, other looks to be just wisps, shadow wisps of sorts, just these figures of black shadow that tendrils just float about in the air around you. You kept your distance, not wanting to push your luck, and trusting the blood to do its work. And that's when you saw a flash of light as a sunrod was cracked off to the southwest of you, and you saw a man that looked like he was. In the light you were able to get a somewhat good look at him. Just looked to be covered in mostly oil, black. His skin just seemed to move as if it was just oil, black liquid coursing around. And underneath it, you could see his face shift, and you could see what looked to be a thin mustache. And he flung the light, his sunrod, over to land the center of your camp. And all the while, the creatures have been following, tracking the light. They see you, and the lion just lets out this terrifying roar, and they begin to lurch forward at you. And that's when we roll for initiative. So with that, we will kick things off with our apologies for the cough, second combat encounter of this campaign.
As a note, because Goodfellow was going to try and charge forward and like basically jump on the light, may I roll athletics for initiative?
You already rolled initiative last session.
Oh, well, I take back what I asked then.
Alright. So, first up, there's this cackling crawler who has no legs and crawls itself forward. Its speed is only 10 feet. That's as far as it can get. That's it. And that's going to be its entire turn. You just see it kind of lurch forward on its arms, pulling himself hand over hand towards you. And as it gets to where he is, he's kind of pulls himself up and just sort of begins to sway, almost like a little cobra, just swaying back and forth in front of you. You can hear the sounds of his bones sort of like popping and cracking in place as they shift in between the joints. That's all it's going to do. Up next is Sanai.
Sanai is completely terrified. And I think out of fear, she's gonna go ahead and cast shield on herself.
Okay.
That's cast. Remind me, I press my character. Don't I press my character first, correct?
No, I think you can't. Yeah. What are you trying to do?
Just cast shield on myself.
Yeah, drag the spell effect shield that's in the chat onto your character.
Okay, you gotta tell me it's been a month. Where will I find that at?
No worries. In the chat.
In the chat. Okay.
Found you. You see at the
Got
very
it.
bottom it says spell effect shield.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Okay, got you. Dragged. Okay.
There you go.
Cool. And then
you drag shield immunity. You want to drag shield. There's two of them.
Oh.
Shield
There you
immunity
go.
only happens if you use the shield block action that you gain.
No,
with...
I know that. I just pressed the wrong button.
Maybe.
That was me.
Alright.
And then
that's one action. This ash that you just like in a panic just comes out of you. You cough, and the ash begins to swirl around you in a shield.
I start to completely cough just loudly. And at the same time, those ash that comes out me just kind of like sends out its own form of just sparks everywhere. I cast a needle dart, but it's obviously a disadvantage because I can't see anything.
So
how do I make that
is 60 feet It is just out of range of you, 80 feet away.
I can. Oh, yeah. I'll move her.
If you move, you won't have enough actions to cast that spell. FYI.
That's fine. No,
Okay.
that's fine. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna put her in the middle of everyone else then, and that'll be her.
Alright. So that was your second action, is to move. We have one more action if there's anything else you would like to do.
Nah, I don't have anything at the moment. I think she would find a way to get herself in the middle of people who could possibly protect her as she is like going through this weird transformation and what's happening at the moment. Yeah.
Alright. Up next, it's going to be Navard. Navard's going to go ahead and use what little spells he has to cast. He's going to cast. No, that's a reaction, so he's not going to do that. No, he's going to delay. He's going to delay his turn for now because there's not really much he can do at the moment, which is going to lead us to Vincent.
Okay, I have an idea. GM, tell me if it can work.
Go for it.
I have Void Warp, and I want to cast it on the light to make the light go into a void.
Try to destroy the sunrock. Absolutely can do that if you would like to. So go ahead and cast a spell on that.
How do I
Don't have to
select
target
the light
anything.
on?
You don't. Just click the spell, and I want to see
Great.
if it's an attack roll, if it's saving throw. So it's a fortitude saving throw. There's no way it's going to. Oh wait. So Void Warp is going to harm life force, is what it does. So this is unliving, and so it's not going to have any effect on that. It targets one living creature. So unfortunately, it was a good idea. Unfortunately, this particular spell won't work for that idea.
Okay. Then I will. And that was 2 actions, right?
I'm gonna say no. I think you know your spells well enough to know that wouldn't have worked.
Okay.
So I'll give you that back. Yeah. And also
thank
because
you.
I said it was a good idea. So
Okay, then I will just pull one of the rags out of my bag and try to toss it on the walk over to the light and try to throw it on it.
Alright. You quickly rush over to try and put out the light. I also take an action to try to grab the rag. You are right next to it, I believe. You are right next to it. So another action to put it out. So the light goes out as you quickly cover it.
Okay, great. And do I have one more then?
Yep.
I'm going to cast Shield, but I'm going to put it on Navard.
Shield is only for yourself.
Then I'll put it on myself.
That'll be it for Vincent. Vincent quickly covers the light, puts it out. Someone's missing from the initiative tracker. Let me add them. That's fine. Okay. Up after Vincent is one of these shadow wisps. I have a speed of fly speed of 30. That's 2 actions to get over here. Let's see if it has a range attack. It does not have a ranged attack. So it's going to have to get even closer. You see, it just immediately flies forward. It detected where you were in the light and is flying forward as best it can. Lou is unfortunately closest, however, it has to spend 3 actions to get there, so it will not be able to take an attack on Lou. That's all that one can do. This one, 15. You also notice as they sort of like cross over this ring of blood, those of you that can see in the dark, it takes a lot for them to pull themselves away from it. Almost like the blood is a little bit of difficult terrain, so they're trying to like resist the urge to feed on it, and instead they come after you. This one's gonna get here. That's all I can do. That's no wait, that's 55, 60, and then I can do another 30. That's as far as I can get. The speed of this is only 25. So it's going to be 20 here, that'll be 25 extra. Just as far as I can get, be one back actually. Lou, it's officially your turn. You see, I don't think you do not have dark vision. You can't see what's happening in front of you. Excuse me. You can almost sense the shadows coming up. You can hear the sounds of them as they come rushing forward towards you. It is your turn, Lou.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, my computer froze for a sec.
No worries.
Okay. So the shadow wisp that's closest to me,
Yeah.
you said I couldn't see them?
You can see them. You know they're there. Basically, what it is it's like an imprecise sense. You can hear them for sure. You know something's there, but you can't really lock them. You absolutely can target and fire at them, even though you can't see them. You just have a chance you might miss.
Fair.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and target that one that's closest to me.
I will add one thing for you. As a reminder, because you are a pistolero, whenever you roll initiative, the very first time that you, at the start of combat, you can move 10 feet as free action anywhere you want. You can elect to do that.
Well, then I'm just gonna go ahead and move maybe like 10 feet back because this guy scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try and hit him.
Okay. Make sure to target.
Sorry. It's not letting me.
Yeah, you targeted it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then my apologies. This is the first combat that I've actually been in,
Worries.
so I can just do. Sorry, where are we finding? Because I've got like strikes, actions. Is it under that?
On your character sheet, if you look at the one that looks like a arrow pointing to the right, that's at the very top of your character sheet. You see like a little bar. It's the second one. You see a flintlock pistol under there.
Yes.
You just click strike.
Great.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Haha, cool.
And you quickly backpedal, fire off a shot. You don't hear the sound of impact, other than it skidding across some rocks in the distance.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna take that last action to move and kind of hide behind this. Oh, 2. Awesome. Left. Oh, well, great. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, like move behind this rock, so like another 5 feet.
Yeah.
And then I'm also going to reload.
Okay. Let me look at your reload. All right. Now you duck back behind there. I'm just going to provide you with a little bit of cover if someone tries to attack you from the other side. But you quickly reload for your third action. Alexias cannot see anything. He did, however, get a pretty good look at the creatures over there, so he's going to try and do some recall knowledge. He's going to do the shadow wisp first, because you saw them come charging at you before the light was finished. So let me remember how to do this for Alexias. Look at this. That is a critical success. Alexias gets to learn 2 pieces of information from this critical success. And he also has a much better chance of hitting it. So I'm going to say, as part of like when you make a recall knowledge check, no one's better at this than Alexias right now, but you can all be free to make those recall knowledge checks as an action. You get to pick 1 or 2, depending on your degrees of success, either a weakness, a resistance, or whatever. Alexias looks at those things, and he's quickly going to let out a shout. They're weak to light and fire. He's going to let out the shout so you all know they are weak to light and fire. And fire is fire. Fire spells or any sort of fire damage do more damage. Light means if you have a weapon that's currently glowing with light, it'll do more damage to them. That's 1 action for him. And then he is going to try and fire his repeating crossbow. That does hit. For, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Didn't want to damage him. With the 18 hit, yeah. Let me roll that back. Damage shadow was. Alexias quickly fires. You see him kind of line up, kind of a perfect shot, looking for the weak points, and the creature fires off a shot. Even though we can't quite see it, he gets the kind of sense of the bag shape and the moonlight and the stars. So that's second. His third action is, I think he's used this giant lion. He can hear the giant lion kind of charging forward, and he does not want anything to do with it, so he's going to backpedal up over here. That's going to be Alexias' turn as we go to Emmanuel.
So I have a couple of questions, just to clarify. One, I want to say our last session, which was like a month ago, didn't we set up some light spells on like coins or something, so that way in this specific need, some of us could pull that out and have some light sword? Making sure, not super relevant right now, but I wanted to make sure if anybody had forgotten that is an option. I believe she was it Sanai or Vincent could make like 4 of them.
Alexias has it. Dahlia has it. Sanai has it, and Lou has it.
Yeah.
But also, drawing the light is probably going to draw these creatures towards you.
Just making sure that everybody is aware that is an option. Worst case scenario. I also, because Goodfellow has dark vision, I am able to see that they're struggling with the blood. I heard that Alexias say that they're weak to light and fire. Would I necessarily know that by light that also might include my lay on hands? It's not quite light, but it's vitality damage. I'm metagaming a little bit.
Light damage and vitality damage are 2 different things.
Okay, I might end up doing a recall knowledge then, but I want to have Goodfellow. I can move up to 25 feet. Don't really want to go that far. We'll have him charge forward. Clunk, 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 clunk. Gonna have second action, have him raise his shield. So that way my shield is raised, my AC is higher. I'm going to then go ahead and, you know what? Alexias did the ghosts. I'm going to see if Goodfellow could do any recall knowledge using religion to try and know anything about. Tries remembering if they've learned something relating to this. Yes, please. If you will let me click the recall knowledge button. It doesn't seem to want to let me do it. Richard,
are you doing your basic action macro?
Yeah, basic action macro trying to recall knowledge, and it's just saying, you're trying to remember if you know anything about this. And I'm like, well, yes, that would help if you would roll for me.
Yeah, it came through. You rolled it several times. I'm going to
Oh, it's a private roll.
I'm
Sorry.
going to delete the second 2. I'll just use your first one. All right. You believe that this creature is weak to cold damage?
Everybody, I know some things about lions. One, they don't like the cold. They live in the jungles, which are hot. Also, they don't normally have snakes on their heads.
Yeah. All right. That's all three of your actions, Emmanuel.
Yes, sir.
All right. Dahlia, you can hear the sounds of these creatures getting closer and closer.
Can't see nothing. All right. I do have some kind of idea of where people are, though, right? I'm just gonna have a bad time trying to hit them. Okay. I don't want to get too far in there. Let's just go. Just gonna go a little closer over here, and then I'm gonna try and target this first guy here.
Okay.
That I had an idea of where he is. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I get lucky. Let's just do a crossbow. I don't want to get in the middle. Nope.
Yeah, that unfortunately is not going to.
That's a no. I don't have a lot of options here. I'll try. I know this is gonna suck, but no, I'm just gonna go. And can I hide back here? I think I'm next to something.
So you
Or-
moved, you shot, and then you moved, so you don't have another
Sorry.
action to hide.
Okay, I see.
So, yeah.
Never mind.
But you would definitely have cover from
Mhm.
anything that tries to attack, just from like the size of a sort of stone. Hang your
Great.
shits over there.
Okay.
Alright, we lost Kristen. We're going to those in chat, I apologize that our chat screens look a little messed up, but as soon as Kristen comes back, it should fix itself. But we will bravely continue on without her. Alright, up next, Shadow Wisp over here. Come here. There. And they are back. So they can move 30. Get all the way up there. With the blast speed of 30. That's all they can do. They had to spend their entire turn. Emmanuel, you can definitely see one of these Shadow Wisps come charging towards you. That ends the first round of combat. The top of the round, this crackling caller is going to move. There's things in the way, unfortunately. 20. 30. That's all it can do. However, I need Emmanuel, Dahlia, and Lou. If you look in the chat, you should see a will save that you need to roll.
Oh, I'm good at that. I am.
I'm not. Let's find out. Ooh, yes.
Nice.
Oh, I am okay at that. Okay.
Nice. I think Lou, I don't know if you can see it in the chat.
I think Kristen's a little frozen there.
Yeah.
And muted. Oh no.
Technology is bad.
No.
Then again, alright, that's fine. We can have, they can roll it when they get back for Lou. Alright, but that's all I can do. As it comes over there, it begins to sway again. On a success. Dahlia. Oh, there's Kristen's. That's also a successful question.
Yay.
Yeah.
Big rollies.
On a success, you will only frighten one instead of being worse. It begins to move and sway back and forth. and you can hear the sounds of his limbs popping and cracking. You feel this chill seeping to your bones, and the hair on the back of your neck just raised up, and you are filled with this profound, enormous sense of dread. So the way saving throws can work in Pathfinder 2, a success means something may still happen. A failure is bad, a critical failure is very, very bad. A critical failure on this, for example, would have been frightened 4, which means would have had a -4 to everything. But in the frightened one, it's just a -1 to everything, and then vanishes at the end of your turn. Okay? That's all I can do. Alright, the stalker. You see another light source appear over here.
That's rude.
And you can throw this
Get him. Oh, jerk.
60 feet, so he's gonna throw it over there.
Where are you? Okay.
So that was draw, throw, and for his third action, you see him turn and run.
Oh. Hmm.
Alright. So that's his turn. Sanai. Light explodes at your feet again, and you see all of these creatures immediately turn. You can actually see the shadow wisps over there.
Oh boy. Okay. So using the information that was just given to me, I think that I'm gonna go ahead and cast shield again on myself. It's pretty much gonna just be the first thing she ends up doing. So we're gonna do that again. Yes. And then she is going to listen to what everyone said. And I think which one is better? I'm gonna go ahead and pull the ash together with my hands, and I'm gonna like try and bring it back into its normal shape, chanting this thing in like a deep, dark, that is really graspy voice, and just shoot these like essentially these needles, but they're not needles. There's these flaming, almost arrows. I guess that's a better way to put it, like flame arrows, and do produce flame.
Nice. And talk up whichever one you're casting it on. Go ahead and cast a spell. No.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. Did I click him? Is it him?
Yeah. If you click it, you can hit T on your keyboard, and that will talk up.
Okay.
There you go.
Something
That's going to hit. Let's go ahead and roll damage. So it's 5 points of damage,
grand.
which is increased to 10 because there's a weakness of 5 to fire. So the way weaknesses work in Pathfinder 2nd Edition is if something has a weakness of 5 to fire, whenever it takes 5 damage, whenever it takes any damage, it takes an additional 5. As weakness 10, take an additional 10. That's how it works.
Mm.
Okay. You send out this blast of flame towards the shadow wisp, and you can all hear it screech in pain as parts of its body begin to sort of disintegrate from the flames. That's all 3 of your actions, I believe.
Yes, and that wasn't a critical success, right? That was just a regular success.
No, it's just a regular success.
Cool. All right, that's it.
The bard is next. The bard is going to cast. He's going to cast Grand Chariot with this one focus point. He's going to spend 3 actions to roll a 3d20. And that's going to be 3, 13, 3. And before the start of his next turn, he can substitute d20 rolls with one of the rolls he just made for any creature. So that should hopefully be helpful. But that was all 3 of his actions. Alright. Vincent, you're up next.
Great. I'm going to use Divine Lance to target this big guy.
Alright. Make sure it's 60 feet, it's definitely within range of you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright, so you targeted, so click attack on the chat. And that's gonna hit. Let's go ahead and roll your damage. What does your Divine Lance look like when you cast it?
I think it would be like similar to the rest of like his healing, like very glimmery, but kind of more focused. So it looks more like a strike of kind of glitter where it's bright and it's like, yeah.
And so this bolt of glimmering energy shoots out from Vincent towards the lion. The lion takes some damage. You hear it roar. So that's 2 actions. You still have 1 more left.
Okay. And then I guess I'll cast shield on myself.
Kristen, I make a suggestion if you want to just maybe turn off your video. I think that'll work. And maybe help with your internet connection. So we'll still be able to hear you.
Cool. How about, can you hear? Are we good for the moment being?
Yep.
Thank you for your patience,
No
everyone.
problem.
So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is
It's not Lou's turn yet.
oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No worries. You're coming up. First, a bunch of creatures are going to get some attacks. First one is this Shadowist who's badly hurt. You can come up over here. I'm going to say Dahlia. I'm going to give you lesser cover because you're kind of around the corner over here. We're just going to boost your AC up a little. And it is going to attempt to attack you with a Shadow Tendril.
No.
See if it hits. That's definitely a critical miss.
Yay!
That's 2 actions, 1 move, 1 strike. Oh. Its second attack, it has a multiple attack penalty, just like all of you do. So it's only going to be at a +1, but we'll see what hits. It rolls a natural 1. So as GM, as a player, as a GM, no matter what, this is typical of me, just to roll absolutely crap.
And then you start just
players like it.
doing 20s.
I get very base swinging, so this one's going to kind of come up here. It's going to take 1 action to get there. I think it's going to target Emmanuel.
Yeah. Do your worst.
That's another miss. And second attack is going to be another miss.
Just blocking them with my shield, these ghosts.
Yeah, you see both of these creatures sort of stretch out. They don't kind of like claw into you, they just hold out their arm, and the arm just almost seems to extend as a tendril flashes out towards you to attempt to. You see at the end of its tendrils what looks to be almost these shadowy, like leech, kind of like maw sucker that's trying to grab onto you. But they fail. So the serpent main line is going to come all the way. Oh, that's going to be 2 actions to get up there. There. Actually, I think it has pounce. Yeah. So it's gonna get one attack on you. It's gonna do a jaws attack on Emmanuel.
Okay.
Oh no.
Whoops, I forgot to target. That 26 definitely would have hit Emmanuel.
Oh.
Yep.
It is now going to attempt. It's going to do damage first. Crap damage, 5 points of damage, but Emmanuel.
Going
so
to
you
shield
go
block.
ahead. No. So you go ahead and raise your shield, and as you do, all of the damage is blocked off, which I guess means you will not take any of the poison save that you would have had to make.
Yeah, because the hardness is 5, so that means it would eat 5 damage. It would go down to 0.
Yep.
So that would be my understanding.
Yep.
Okay.
So no poison save that you need to make. However, it did hit you technically, so it's going to attempt to grab you. So it's going to make an athletics check on you. That's another natural 2. You see it kind of reach out. It kind of lunges forward. Emmanuel just rips up the shield, wedges it in between the giant lion's jaws, and it tries to pull it off. And instead, Emmanuel yanks the shield back, and you see a few of these teeth just come flying out of its mouth. Yep.
This portly orc, who is a bit of a dunce, or a lot of a dunce, depending on your perspective, all of a sudden just fucking one arm blocks out this giant shadow chimera, and then as it tries to wrap around, just like pure force pushes it off of him. He almost looks like a captivating hero. And then he turns around and gives you his derpy smile.
Yeah. Almost looks like a captivating hero. Very clearly been the operative phrase. And now, it is now Lou's turn.
Hey, so I am going to just kind of run a little bit this way, about like 10 feet. And then I'm going to try and shoot again.
What are you trying to shoot?
Oh, yeah, I should choose the character. Oh my god.
Yeah. You could shoot from where you were. Actually, you would have.
Oh, I could?
You're right. You would have a little bit of cover. So yeah, that's the correct thing. Move up a little bit. Fire your gun. Go ahead and target. And roll the attack. So if you target this one, because Dahlia is in your way, it's going to have a little bit of cover. This one you could shoot without any issue, and this one as well.
Okay. I'm probably going to go for this badly injured one.
All right, it has a little bit of cover. Let me add that to. There we go. And to be clear, when I say it has a little bit of cover, it means its armor class is boosted because one of your allies is like directly in front of you, and you're trying to fire around him.
Okay.
Around her.
I'm short.
That's true. So Lou just kind of like jumps up a little bit.
Yeah, it's a small type shadow, so it's probably around the same size.
Ah.
That hits.
You still hit though.
Oh no.
Go and roll damage. As you see in the chat, yeah. Mango's 2 points of damage. That was a terrible damage roll, I'm sorry.
Hey, it seems to be my lot this game. It was the terrible rolls.
You fire off a shot. It finds its target. You hop up, right over Dahlia's head. Fire off. Dahlia, you feel like wind blow through your hair as a bullet just screams over the top of your head into the shadow wisp in front of you. Fine.
Okay.
Still got one more action, dude.
And then I'm gonna reload.
Reload. Alright. Alexias. Well, this creature over here is going to attempt to exploit this weakness and see if you can learn anything from it. He does. By the way, Lou, Because you've gone, you're no longer frightened at the end of your turn. So, in your screen at the very top right, you should see what looks to be like a little ghost, purple ghost thing. You can right click that and then get rid of your frightened. There you go.
Bye-bye.
Alright, Alexias looks at the line and says, "It's not weak to cold, you idiot," and fire and light.
I don't think Alexias would say that about me. He and I are friends.
Well, we'll let Lane decide if he would actually say that when it comes back.
Okay.
It's gonna do repeating crossbow. Let's fire this off. That is a miss, but he's got a second shot. Because it's a repeating crossbow, it does not need to reload between shots.
That's nice.
Natural one, unfortunately.
He has a hero point.
I don't think you would use it this early in the battle.
There.
So that's going to be all 3 of his turns, but he did tell you fire and light is what it speaks to, not cold.
But he lives in the jungle.
Alright.
Okay. I'm still targeting this lion, so I would like to shove it off of the cliff, please.
Alright.
Let's see if I can do this. I rolled a 5. Why not? Let's hero point it. Let's see if I can't get a good roll.
Okay.
I think that's actually going to be what I needed. Because honestly, I looked at the success only moves at 5 feet. Critical success moves at 10 feet, which might be exactly what I needed to get it off of the goddamn cliff. But
Baldur's Gate it, shove.
It's not a person, so I don't care about hurting it.
No.
It's going to fall. How many feet is that? That's going to be a 20-foot fall right over here. So it's going to take.
Nice.
What is falling damage? I'm trying to remember.
What are frogs?
I think it's 5 feet for. I'm double checking because I'm gonna make sure. Take bludgeoning damage makes a very. You can't grab an edge, doesn't it? Actually, you can.
It could bite an edge.
Claws. Equal to half distance.
And then you just long live the king.
It's gonna try and grab the edge. To sort of prevent itself from falling. So it's gonna make a reflex save.
Long live the king.
Do this. Seeing if I have a macro for it. I do not. So I'll just do a reflex save for it. It fails. So it's going to take the full damage, half distance fallen. That's 20 feet, so it's going to take 10 points of damage.
I would argue that he might continue falling if he rolls a bad enough reflex save.
I mean, it still landed on a bit. You lower your arm, put your shield in front of you, charge right into it. You see the lion was already on the edge of the cliff face. You see it tumble, crash into the ground about 10 feet. There's like another cliff drop. That one's another 20 feet below. And then it just gets progressively more and more. Alright, that's one action.
Alright, second action, I'm going to raise my shield. I'm going to be doing that a lot throughout this campaign, guys.
I forgot I had that.
I don't think this is going to work. Can I, if I were to use my lay on hands to make a touch thing, would that count as an attack and therefore it would suffer a penalty because it's a spell that's forcing a save, not going against their AC? I can link lay on hands if that helps.
It's a fortitude save, so you don't take a penalty to it. It just needs to make a fortitude save. Wait, hold on. Roll it. It should automatically do it for you.
Okay, I'll do it versus undead. I'm targeting the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
just in case this actually does any. Just says save DC 14 basic fortitude save.
Let me roll this fortitude save.
Yes, sir. DC 14 is
Directly in
not
front of you
terribly
fails.
good. All right. 4 points of vitality damage. Goodfellow just kind of reaches out, and like with their healing that they've done with this, it doesn't have a deliberate, like, visible effect, but there is a ripple that goes through, and you almost think that this shadow monster is a little embarrassed by their decisions.
Yeah, the tendrils just kind of like crawl up a little bit. That's all.
I
three of
should
your
have been a
manuals.
doctor.
All right.
Yes, those are all 3.
Okay. And attacks of opportunity don't exist here, right?
They do, they're just rare.
Okay. Because I would like to get some flanking action over here now that that thing's gone.
I'll say if you're going to go through this, you will have to make an acrobatics check to tumble through. Or you could just go around the other way. What's your speed? 5, 10, 15, 20.
You're probably really good at that, though, as a rogue.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
you would have enough. You would have enough speed to just go through, like Alexias, not Alexias, Emmanuel, like this way.
Okay.
And then there and around. You have enough speed to get around without having to make that check.
Okay, then I will do that whole thing. But yeah, I don't know how to actually like put them on the path. I don't know all the things.
That's fine.
But
Wait,
I'll just
move it over
say,
there. That's fine.
say that we
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to grab my rapier.
Emmanuel, so 2 things. Emmanuel, don't forget to remove the button from you.
Oh, good point.
So
Thank
you're
you.
going to draw a weapon.
Yeah,
So you're swapping your crossbow for a weapon, which would be your second action.
Yes, and then I have enough to strike.
Attack.
Come on, baby, please.
It is off guard.
That's going to hit.
Oh
yeah.
I didn't
And
hit. Sorry.
She should have been flat-footed, but we're off guard as a.
Off guard, please, Jesus.
So you will be doing sneak attack damage on this.
I didn't target it to begin with, but okay.
Oh, you did, because it has result hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sneak attack on. I think I did that right. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also Dahlia sprint. She sees an opening from like where Emmanuel just shot the giant line off. So she cuts through the opening between Emmanuel and the shadow, spins around. Sheathing her crossbow, drawing a rapier, plunges it into its back for 15 points of damage. Nice.
And that's it.
Alright. That's all 3 of your actions. That's actually the most damage anyone has done so far.
Yay!
Yep.
I finally did something.
Great. Alright, the Shadow Wisp over here. I'm going to say it's near death. However, I'm going to do this. I'm going to roll a d4. I'm going to say odds will be Dahlia, evens will be Emmanuel. Let's see which one it attacks. It's Emmanuel. It's going to make its first attack on Emmanuel.
Okie dokie.
It has critical miss. The second attack on Emmanuel is another miss, and its third attack is definitely going to be a miss. That's a natural 20. At this point, Navarre is going to swap out one of the dice.
Thank you, Navarre.
Nice.
You will not crit. So no damage.
Do I even get hit because it took the 20 to like a 3 or a 13 or
No.
awesome.
Took the 3, gave it the
Navarre MVP.
Yeah. He still has 2 dice to use before his turn. We got a couple of other creatures coming up, so this cackling crawler is going to. It's so slow. It only moved 10 feet per action. but that is enough.
I
Get
know.
her right up here to flank Dahlia.
It's fine.
And it's going to bite.
Oof. Oof.
Glimpse of redemption. As the cackling crawler goes to bite Dahlia, I checked. They're both within 15 feet of me. It gets a glimpse of what its life could be if it made better choices in its life.
Yeah. All right.
It pictures itself, a middle manager in Des Moines,
It's
doing
still gonna-
inventory at a
it's gonna do
warehouse.
damage. It's not smart enough to be like, I should make better choices. So
It is a
just going to try
skeleton.
and bite. It bites at Dahlia's ankles. For
It could have been a
Dahlia,
librarian in Wisconsin.
Dahlia, if you want to, that Champions Resistance you see in the chat, I think. Oh wait, did you already? You can drag it onto your sheet,
Yep.
onto your token, so that'll automatically take care of it.
You will gain resistance 3 to whatever it is about to do, and the skeleton will become enfeebled 2 until the end of its next turn, meaning it takes a -2 to all strength checks that it would be doing.
So that's 9 points of damage. So if you click the damage button, it'll automatically reduce it by the Champion's Resistance.
Yeah.
Only 6. So there you go.
Thank you.
It is now enfeebled 2. However,
Yes, sir.
Everyone needs to now make me. Everyone besides Nabar needs to make me the spell saving throw.
Okay.
Except for Lou, Emmanuel, and Dahlia.
Oh,
Well,
except. Well, I already went. Thank goodness it was except for.
I only rolled because I knew I'd be immune.
Of course. Get those bad rolls out now.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Nice, Vincent.
Vincent is not affected whatsoever. Sanai and Alexias are both going to be buttoned too. Whoops, that's not. I don't want that big thing over there. There we go. How the hell did that get up here? Yeah. Button two. So, you know how you reduce the button? You only reduce it by 1. So right now, Sanai and Alexias have -2 everything. At the end of the next turn, it'll be -1. The end of the next turn will be 0. Alright, that's going to be all of its actions, though. I'm removing him from the combat because he is running. Just wanted to cause much chaos, hopefully get you killed, and that's it. Sanai, it is now your turn.
Cool. So she was already frightened. She didn't really need a condition.
Yeah.
So now she's just terrified.
This is official.
She's completely terrified.
It's like when you're common law married, then you go to City Hall.
Yeah. She's City Hall frightened. Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and I think she's gonna do the same exact. I think she's gonna do the same exact thing. She's gonna stay where she is. She's gonna cast shield on herself. Again, it's just pretty much a never-ending thing at this point with her. Oh wait, I think something. How do I take it off? Because okay, got it. That one's gone. I think because I had all these other things up, I couldn't do it. Okay, great. Got it.
Perfect.
Got it. Okay. And then she's going to. I think she's just gonna go ahead and do the produce flame again, and she's probably just gonna target this one because it's within her reach.
Okay.
Here. And I'll go ahead. And I have a minus because of frightened.
It should calculate it
it should.
automatically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Attack.
That is a critical hit. It's going to do twice as much damage. So if you roll
Yeah.
damage, I would double it.
Okay. Public roll D4. 2D4 here.
So it's going to be doubled, and then it's going to do another
Yes.
15 damage altogether. Yeah, your police flame actually shatters one of these creatures. It's still up. It looks very bad and hurt, though. And I believe that's all 3 of your actions.
Yes, I think she's now just screaming, though, which is not helpful. I know. I'm sorry.
And no, not helpful at all. And the bard, no one has taken any damage yet. Dahlia has.
She took a little bit of damage. I tried my best.
Yeah.
You pushed the big thing off. That was helpful.
That was gonna be a bad one.
Does not have this. He's going to, yeah, why not? Then go ahead and target Dahlia with a cure heal spell.
Aw,
We'll do
thanks,
2
buddy.
actions. 11
Yay!
points to Dahlia to get it back up.
Let's go.
Fly. Thank you.
Alright, Dahlia's back up. That's going to be 2 actions. His third action is he's going to stay where he is. I think. Actually, he's going to target the Packling Crawler and try to call knowledge on it.
6 doesn't seem like a lot of damage, but it is a third of my health.
Right.
That's not
Man.
at all.
Level 1. Level 1.
Yeah. He does not never seen one of his creatures before, so that's no idea. Alright, Vincent, it's
Probably
now your
weak.
turn.
Okay. Let's cast my runic weapon.
Oh.
Who are you casting this on?
I just didn't know if I had to like pull it up first, or does it count as
I'm sorry. What do you mean?
like in 5e you like have to pull up the weapon first as a cleric? So I
Oh, you have
wasn't
to
sure.
draw the weapon, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what
So-
runic weapon does is makes an existing weapon magical.
Oh, great. Then I'll cast it on my own dagger.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So I
Okay.
drag it onto myself.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then I
Sure.
will move myself here.
Alright, you are moving through the space of an enemy creature over here. So if you want to try and do that, you can try and tumble through, which would be an acrobatics check versus its reflex DC.
I'll just go to it instead.
I think you'll have to come right over there. Okay.
Okay.
That's 3 actions. 2 for the spell, 1 for that. Okay.
Right. Yep.
You set yourself up in a position. The Shadow Wisp, you're the closest to it, Vincent. He is going to... As a reminder, all of Navard's rolls are gone. It only lasted 1 turn. So we'll see what happens.
I have a
Vincent
question,
is going to
actually.
get hit.
Why didn't Navard use it on Dahlia's when Dahlia got hit? Does Navard not like Dahlia?
Because didn't nature you already reduced.
Fine.
He was going to, but then you Goodness of Redemption. So, alright, so you take 2 points of damage from that.
Okay.
And he is going to use a Shroud ability, where he is going to step into your space and attempts an acrobatics check against you to try and attach itself to you. It fails. And then it's going to go ahead and just try and attack you with it. It's going to have to step out. Okay. So I wasn't able to do that. So it's gonna have to attack you a second time. That's a bit. The Shadow Wisp has 3 things next to it.
But I'm the big one.
Yeah, but they're not that smart. 1 Dahlia, 2 Emmanuel, 3 Vincent. Or 1, 2, 3.
Damn it.
So 3 is Vincent, unfortunately. The priest is gonna go. It's gonna basically try and do the same thing. That hits for.
Danny.
I'm sorry,
Just one
husband. I
damage.
can't do anything about this.
That's 1 damage.
I'll
It's gonna
never
try
forgive you.
and,
You've already left me for Alexias. I'm working you too.
Marriage is off to a bad
managed
start.
to attach itself to you. You are now.
Oh no.
Oh.
On your turn, you can attempt a reflex save against it to try and escape it. But for its third action, it's going to use Stretch Shadow. It just doesn't have to roll to hit, automatically does damage. Rolling it, but 1 point of damage. It adds up though. That's all I can do until we get to the serpent main line. It's going to attempt an athletics check. On that natural 19 for a 28,
Oh.
it leaps into the air, comes
No.
crashing down over there. It's 1 action.
No.
But you,
Oh,
Dahlia,
man.
evens, actually, you know what? This one's going for Emmanuel, no matter what.
No whammies. That makes so much sense.
Alright. That is going to miss Emmanuel. Barely. And then it's going to take a swipe at you with its claws. That, miss. Because of his shield. Alright, Emmanuel, you're just blocking all of these blows. I think it's going to come over here, actually. Yeah.
He's so
Or
mad
this
at you.
jump.
Wouldn't you be?
Yeah, I would be pretty peeved.
Lou?
Hey, DM, am I allowed to try and shoot the thing that's on Vincent?
Yes. It's on Vincent's shoulder, so you can. It's very much like one of those things where you have like the apple on the head. Trick shots you're used to making.
I trust you.
I'm really good at this.
Close your eyes, Lenny. Think of the rabbits.
Cool. Yeah. Let's go for it.
That hits.
Hey.
Nice.
Beep beep beep.
Get him.
4 points of damage. Alright, Vincent, you feel like potential. Recoil back, but it's still attached to you. As you spin around, you look at Lou as Lou just blasts this thing right in its chest. Anything else you'd like to do, Lou?
As I'm doing the reload, I realized with the Raconteur's reload, I can intimidate, and I don't really know if these creatures do intimidate, but I want to try.
So basically, intimidate will work. As long as they're not mindless.
As long as they're not. Sorry, what was that?
Mindless.
Mindless.
Ah, haha.
You can absolutely try that. If you want. I mean, it's a free action as part of your reload, so might as well give it a shot.
Even if it fails,
So-
you might learn that they're mindless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's free,
And then
doesn't
so
hurt. Yeah.
do I do
So
the
target it.
intimidation? Oh, okay.
Go to your basic action macros at the bottom and
Okay.
find intimidate. It's in alphabetical order, so I think it's in what is it? C D. Demoralize is what you want. It's at the second column at the top. And as long as you have it targeted, it should calculate it automatically.
Boom.
That is a failure.
Cool.
You took a penalty because it doesn't speak your language. But as far as you can tell, they're not minors, so you might eventually hit it. So you'll find
There's
out.
also a feat that you can take called Intimidating Glare that ignores the language barrier.
Yeah.
Cool.
So after the second action is you reload. You try your best to look intimidating, shouting. What does it look like when you try to intimidate someone when you reload?
Well, I'm scared, and so I wasn't really thinking about language. And so in this case, I'm just yelling at this thing that's like on top of my friend, and I'm saying, "My granny warned me about you. Get off of him. She knows you. She knows you."
My mom knows about you.
She's
I'm
mean.
telling.
Yeah.
Alright. So that's your second action was to reload.
Great. And then I'm gonna move just a little bit this way.
Okay. Put some space. You can always take a second shot if you want. Instead of moving, it's up to you.
No second shot just yet.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Alexias is going to target this cackling crawler, see if he can figure out any weaknesses. Actually, no, he still has exploit vulnerability on the line, so he's going to focus on that. He's going to fire a shot.
Come on, buddy.
That is unfortunately going to miss. He's got one more in his crossbow, so he's going to fire
He's
the
got
last
a
shot.
hero point if you
Come on,
want.
buddy.
He does. I don't want to burn it right now, especially when the player isn't here. If they have hero points, I prefer to keep them in case they start dying. So
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Swear to God, if you kill him and I have to.
that's a miss by one because it was frightened.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's so deep.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So that was a second. I believe reloading a repeating crossbow was a lot more than one action. So he's gonna sheath it, Josh. Draw his short sword. Oh wait, as his second action. A third action. Fire, draw, swap. It's gonna be everything. It's focusing on the line because the line is just talking about its exploit vulnerability. Lux, Emmanuel.
I have a question. I'm able to move right here in front of Vincent without any issues because that one that was in that spot moved on top of Vincent, correct?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. And as far as I can tell, we have the skeleton who is unhurt. We have a lion who, without any input from me, got hurt, and 3 ghosts. And they are all kind of swarming my friends, and they seem to be attracted to light and sound and blood. So there is a light source, I believe, next to me, underneath Vincent, maybe, if not right in this space. Can I grab that as an action?
To the right of Vincent, yeah.
Yeah, I'm adjacent to it. Can I just grab it?
Sure, pick it up.
Okay. I'm going to say, "Look at me! I'm a jackass! I have a light!"
Okay.
And then I'm going to move 20. I'm only going to move like 20 feet, like right here-ish. Hopefully drawing some of them away, and then I'm going to raise my shield.
Let me add some light to you. Actually, easier way to do that. I'll just try
Ka-clunk,
this.
ka-clunk, 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 ka-clunk,
Okay.
ka-clunk, ka-clunk.
Alright.
At least that lion is pissed at me, so it's hopefully going to
Dahlia.
follow.
So mad at you.
You will currently have 3 creatures near around you.
I sure do.
You're no longer flanking anything.
I don't love that.
You are still in my redemption zone, so I can help you if need be.
Okay.
I'll add this. Creatures that are prone are automatically off guard, so you'll be able to flank or whatever. It's called off guard in Pathfinder 2. That cackling crawler is prone. It has no legs, just crawling
Yeah.
action. So, but you are
So that,
being flanked at the moment.
yeah. What I was thinking is, since that one guy is near death, might try and take him out first. Yeah, you little shit. And then I can try the cackling crawler next, even with the penalty. We'll see. We'll try. Come on, please. Oh, come on.
Missed by 1.
Hero point?
It seems silly. It seems silly to spend it on that. I really want to kill this thing. Let's try again.
Do it.
You hit.
Yeah.
I believe
Fuck you,
are.
ghost.
God's sake.
I believe you are
no.
technically flanking it with Yep, past the corner. You're flanking it with Vincent right now, so I think you should get your.
I get my sneak attack?
Yep.
Yay. Oh,
Terrible
come
dice
on.
roll.
So mean.
However, 6 damage. It only had 6 hit points left.
Oh,
Oh, let's go.
You plunged
It
your
wasn't
way
low,
back
it
into
was
its back.
efficient.
Yeah.
It was efficient damage. You
efficient.
did just enough.
okay. I'm gonna feel like I need to get out of here. Think I might go. I mean, they're gonna try and hit Emmanuel, but like, I'll go over here.
So that's 2.
I was
So
running
far.
Oh, that's
away.
3. I tried to hit. I missed. I hit. I moved.
Oh, you attacked twice. I thought you used a kill point. Alright, that makes sense. Okay.
No.
Alright, that's 3. Shadow Wisp is dead. At the top of the round.
I'm not sure it would have mattered, but you didn't roll with the multiple
I'm
attack
sorry.
penalty on the second.
I'm sorry.
I think
for
you
that.
still would have hit it, so I think it
Okay.
would have been fine.
Yeah. A -3 would still have been
Yeah, because you only missed it by 1, so its AC was around 12.
12.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
should be
so
fine.
it would have hit anyway. Okay.
At the top of the round, you see 3 more creatures, 2 more wisps, and another very large vestige of death is what it's called, but it's much larger wisp than the others, begin to climb their way up the mountain,
Oh, beans.
drawn towards the light.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Maybe throw it away.
Add them to the tracker.
Oh, come on, guys.
I say that as long as the light's there, they're going to keep coming.
Yeah.
Cackling
Well-
Crawler is going to move to whoever's closest, which is Vincent.
Oh,
Come on! Come on! I'm dancing!
It's so
Look at the
slow.
pretty light.
It's so slow. It's just going to move to whatever it can reach. And Vincent is still in the light.
crud.
Alright, first attack on Vincent is going to be a critical hit.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
I will use
Damn
a
it, you are
reaction.
just out of range.
Just
Can I
out
use a
of reach,
reaction?
unfortunately. Can you use a reaction? Sure. What reaction would you
For
like to use?
critical.
Oh, I know what you're going to use.
Yes. I don't know how to.
click it and then
Okay.
describe it.
Did it pop up?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I become so pitifully adorable that it feels guilt and shame for hitting me. My eyes swell up double their size and start to water like I'm gonna cry. And I just like droop my shoulders down and my ears fall back like a sad little puppy.
No.
So that's 3. You're going to take 3 less damage from this.
Okay.
That's going to be 8 minus 3, so 5 points of damage.
If
You
I
might have to manually adjust it.
okay. Okay, hold on. I'll do damage and then heal the 3 to do.
Alright. Second attack.
God, come on.
There's another
Okay.
hit.
Oh, Vincent.
Okay.
For 5 points of damage.
Okay.
You apparently have like one of these shadow bursts on your shoulder, and then this cackling claw pulls itself up as you're trying to knock it over, and tries to bite at your ankles. So that's another 5 points of damage on you, Vincent. I believe you only have 2 hit points left.
Oh,
This one
baby.
does start attack. No, it moves, so that's it. That's it. So you only have 2 hit points left as we go to Sanai.
Okay. I can't see a cone on this. So I have a question.
Sure.
If I move, wait a minute, I forgot how to move. I click and drag.
Yeah.
If I move
Or you can use
here,
your arrow keys on your keyboard as well. I think you have the ruler set up, that's why it's not. So use the arrow keys on your keyboard.
I do.
Yeah.
If I move there, will I not hit Vincent if I use a cone?
I don't believe you would, no.
But I would hit these two.
Yep.
These two got, oh wait. These two. I can't select anything.
On the left, you might have the ruler. Hit the outlines of the box. Yeah.
This one.
The top.
So
Yeah,
click.
it's gonna be the topmost
If you
one.
hit shift, you'll be able to select both of them. Although I think when you cast a spell, it'll have you put a template down of a cone.
Okay. Well, okay. So that's what I'm going to do. You're gonna see all of the ash that's been around tonight this entire time start to like literally rip at her skin and start to eat her like body as she almost essentially just starts to burn. And in the amount of like burning and flesh that starts to burn, you literally hear it moves from a terrified scream to pain. And as that happens, she's going to do one of her first focus spells. Cry of Destruction.
Alright.
So I'm going to place this.
I want to check and see.
I don't know how to move this.
You should have had 2 focus, that'll cast 1. Alright. Do you see the template? You can place the template. See at the bottom of the chat it says place 15-foot cone.
How do you?
Once you do that, if you have a
Yeah,
mouse wheel,
I don't know.
you have a mouse wheel, you should be able to rotate it to select where you want it to be. Click. I can adjust that for you.
Thank you, thank you. Yes.
So that's
Would it hit?
Yeah.
Would it hit Alexios or
it's
no?
only where the purple is, not where the lines are. That's all that it hits.
Oh, he's just so barely out of it. Okay, great. So
yeah.
Nobody gets hit.
The other thing that happens is
save DC.
Yeah. So 2 things happen. First, these 2 need to make a save. What did you save? One's a natural 20. 2 natural 20s on that.
Cool.
What in the world?
That's what it says.
Hero point.
So
Because it's basic, they take no damage whatsoever.
Dang.
This does, however, trigger the first level of your curse. Because of that. So I'm going to put that on you right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to see what that... I'm going to remind myself what that does.
essentially, I have a -1 penalty on Constitution checks.
Yeah.
And my speed is reduced by 10.
Reduced by 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you pass another focus spell to go up to like a moderate, that'll
give
concealment to all of your allies, which would be a good thing. Make it harder.
Since that didn't work.
That was unfortunately all 3 of your actions. to move, then cast that spell. I apologize.
Oh yeah, I did move.
The dice
Okay.
were like no. The dice said
That's
no.
fine.
Dice said no. Alright.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
We were warned that he would roll low and then get natural
Liar.
20s.
And then not.
Yeah, that was a really, really good, lined up perfectly. Good idea, but I'm sorry. Alright,
That's all
this
right.
new thing. Gonna come for the guy with the left.
Most of us have never
Here.
played this game before.
Target
Did
Emmanuel.
he spawn because I moved the light, or just because it was the top of the round and there was a light active?
It was the top of the round, and there's a light active.
Okay, I feel
the
less
creatures
bad
that
about
are
moving
on the
it.
mountain are being drawn towards the left. It is
Sure.
going to do shadow hand strip. I mean, that is going to critically hit you, Emmanuel.
Well, ouchies.
That's going to do 20 points of damage to you.
Oh my god.
Ouchies.
Its third action is he's going to attempt to steal your shadow.
Oh no.
You see the hand just sort of reach out and grab at you, and it almost seems to pull through you as the light that you're holding up the sun rod in your hand flickers, reaches through you, grabs at your shadow, and pulls at you. You are now enfeebled one.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Yeah. That's its turn.
Oh.
And the bard, seeing this.
Does he? Because it looks like there are rocks between us.
Yeah, and also he doesn't have dark vision. No, wait, he does. No, he doesn't. Doesn't have dark vision. He has
There's
no
a light.
idea
There's
what
a
happened.
light though.
He can see Vincent.
Ow!
Vincent, he can see Vincent. So he's going to try and heal you, Vincent.
Oh. Bother.
It's okay, guys. I'm still alive.
Yeah. A lot of us wouldn't be, I think.
No.
11.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry. I've got an idea.
Okay.
Then I think he's going to. He has a cantrip. He did that as a reaction.
Are you still glad you followed me, Kim?
The last 1 minute.
He didn't hit me!
That's a good point.
Can't get to anyone, so. Yep, alright. He's going to move. It's going to be his turn. Vincent.
Okay. Did you say I have to do I have to use an action to shake off this?
You have to. Yeah. Yes, you need to make a reflex save if you want to shake it off. Or you can just attack it while it's on you. It's up to you.
Okay. First, I'm going to heal Emmanuel.
I'm going to mention. Are you going to heal? I'm going to
Yeah.
mention one thing because you are a cleric. This is one of the cool things of cleric. You have a 3-action heal that heals everyone within 30 feet. And all your damage is all undead within 30 feet.
No?
Oh, I didn't know it did that.
That's
But it's
handy.
only the 3. The 2 doesn't.
Yeah, only 3-action one. You can use your heal spell on 2-action on undead as well, and deal no damage to them. But 3-action heal would damage everyone. It heals less, but it hits everyone. You are currently a little wounded. And Emmanuel.
It's just
So,
Emmanuel.
It's up to
Good of
you.
you.
It's up to you.
You might also kill like half of the weaker undead that are around here.
Probably get
is
the one
thing.
off of you.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
Okay.
badly injured and stuff.
We're pivoting. I'll do that.
Alright.
Let's
Pivot.
go.
Come on, baby.
Okay, did I hit?
Reaction.
Yes. Oops. Oops. Let's see. Where's the okay.
Should be in the chat. It's just at the bottom.
No, I'm just trying to where I want to place it. I'm trying to see all of the undead.
It comes from you. It's emanation. so it's going to come directly from you.
Oh, it's letting me put a circle.
Put the circle, drop it right on your token.
I can't put it on Emmanuel?
No, it's on you.
Got it. That still gets all of them. That's okay.
Yeah, it still gets everyone.
Yes, 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big circle.
Yeah. It's a very, very big circle.
Oh
The
my
roll,
goodness.
heal, and
Everything.
damage.
It hits everything. So go ahead and roll the heal. Anything within
Okay.
that circle can take 3 points of healing. I have to make a lot of fortitude saves right now. Let me check on this. Yeah. We're all undead. So.
Okay. Because I got everybody.
Got everyone. So, Emmanuel, anyone that's in that range that has had damage can go ahead and apply that healing. Oh, there's
Can I-
saves.
It's out of 3. Should I use my hero point and try to make it worse? No, I'm going to keep it.
I believe the hero point only works for D20 rolls, not
Showed a
for.
natural 1. All right.
Nice.
Let
Thank
me
you.
go through this.
Fail.
The Shadow Wisp over here failed, so it's going to take damage. The Shadow Wisp over here, the Vestige of Death failed, it will take damage. The Serpent Main Line succeeded, so it's going to take half damage. The Vestige, the Shadow Wisp, the 2 Shadow Wisps close to you both quickly failed, so they're going to take double damage from this.
Great.
Fuck. Yes. Get off.
Which is
of me.
enough to destroy the wound on your
Yes.
shoulder. And let me see, who else am I missing? Got that. Cackling Caller. The Cackling Caller roll was a fail, so it's going to take 3 points of damage.
Well, thank you, GM, for letting me know that my heal does that.
No.
I didn't know.
No.
go.
Yeah. Okay. That's all 3. You managed to completely obliterate the one on your shoulder as this burst of healing energy just flows out from you. There's nowhere to go, nowhere to dodge. It just comes right out of your body. One of you looks very, very badly hurt. It wasn't a good damage roll, but you did do. It's very, very effective. Vincent, that's all for Vincent. The Shadow Wisp near you is going to try and attack you, Vincent.
Okay.
You're right there. That is going to hit. Actually, no, it won't, because you are not off guard to this. Because you no longer have the wisp attached to your shoulder. So I need to get rid of that for you.
Oh, yeah.
So that would miss by 1. Second attack is going to be a miss. Third attack probably only fit wolves. Yeah, miss by 1 again. Alright?
It's all my heal glitter.
That one's dead. The Shadow Wisp over here is going to come up towards the light, which is where Lou is. Not Lou, Dahlia. Dahlia, get 1 attack. Misses. Second attack as a natural 24 crit.
Come on, guy.
Glimpse of redemption.
I figured. Go ahead and
Thank
check the championship
you.
action on.
Just like all the others, it starts to think about if what its life could be like if it made better choices. It could be a barista.
Yeah. Could have been a barista, but instead it does no damage, and it's going to be enfeebled too. So,
Sorry.
yeah.
No.
I think I put the enfeebled on you by
You
accident.
put it on me.
Yeah, I did.
She's not
Don't do that.
enfeebled. She's
There
strengthened.
we go. There we go. Yeah,
Fortified.
we'll just get rid of this, so yeah, you take no damage.
Hooray! Thank you.
Serpent Main Line. It has Alexias and Vincent are both within its reach.
It was very mad at me, and I did run away with the light.
It did. And let me check. It has animalistic intelligence, so unlike the rest of his undead, it's coming after you, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
It's going to pounce, so one action to stride and pounce on you.
Oh god.
So pounce and check it pounces the makes a strike. So it's going to be claws. It's going to do jaws. Emmanuel, you get
Oof.
hit
Just barely.
for 8 points of damage.
Oh, he
That's enough to take me out.
Oh,
I had 7 left.
Yeah.
great,
You are an orc.
great.
I was gonna say, yeah, I do have orcish ferocity, so this thing bites into me, and then, as you've seen before, my eyes burn red, and I just kind of.
I need
And
to make me a fortitude saving throw.
All right, I'm still standing, bitches.
Yeah,
That is a
yeah.
success. Alright. And it's going to try to grapple you with its third action.
Well, it's rude of it.
That I forgot. Didn't target you. 22, I believe, will grapple you.
Is it against my
17,
fortitude
yeah.
save? Yeah, it's gonna save. That's gonna do it.
Yeah. So you are now grabbed. And on its final attack, it's going to go ahead and swing at you with its claws. It's trying to maul you to death. No, that's the wrong one. Here's pounding on this because second attack. Oh, that should be third attack.
Yeah,
because
third
of the
attack.
athletics. That's going to miss with the +1, so it misses. So you're still up at 1 hit point. Go to Lou.
Oh, jeez.
Lou can hear this lion and is going
Yeah.
to jump up on this rock log thing.
Okay. I'll give you some elevation.
Yeah, and then
There we go.
this thing is trying to hurt, dare I say, my friend. This big old lion thing.
Yeah, you'd say.
And I'm going to shoot the crap out of it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Save me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, oops, sorry. Wrong click.
Oh my god.
It's a miss. You have a hero point if you would like to use it.
I'm a little nervous about doing that, so I'm gonna reload and intimidate again.
All right.
We'll take that demoralize. Wow. Okay.
Unfortunately,
Awesome.
it's better.
Great. And then I'm gonna try and shoot it again.
Hey.
One of these times.
These times, please.
No.
God damn it.
So,
Minus-
unfortunately, that is not a hit because you forgot to use the multi-attack penalty on that shot.
Yeah.
So when you attack the second time, make sure that you click the MAP, the one that's like right next to it. Yeah.
Oh, I see. My bad.
Yeah. Alright, fortunately you fire off 2 shots, but the lion's hide is too thick for your bullet to penetrate. That's all 3 from you. Alexias is going to come. Oh, can't quite get there. Just trying to get some flanking going. I think he uses cackling collar at the healer. Yeah, he's gonna like doesn't have any ranged weapons we can use. I don't want to use that because it needs to be lanes. Opportunity to use that for the first time, so yeah. He's gonna switch his sport one about to the cackling collar. That is a success. one's only weak to fire. He's going to shout out. And then he's going to come over here to flank with Vincent.
Nice.
And attempt to stab it with his short sword.
Oh
I'm going to use a
boy.
hero point. I'm going to hero point that.
Come
Okay,
on.
okay.
I think I am.
Hey,
okay,
come on.
okay.
No.
That's worse. That's
Okay.
worse. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's all right. That's all
Gonna
right.
use his fighting chops at the end of his turn. Emmanuel,
Rough.
you're at 1 hit point. You're currently being flanked. You're wounded. You're enfeebled. You're grabbed. And you maw up this line. You see the serpents around there, like begin to like snap at you from its mane.
Okay, so first things first, everyone. I have the light. What do I do with it?
Put it in your mouth.
Throw it.
Throw it away. Throw it far.
I'm hearing two
I
different
think
things.
there's a warning on Sunwatch, which are basically glow sticks. Do not put in your mouth. I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
Like a little label on it.
Okay, I would imagine I would have a difficult time throwing things with my fucking arm just like pressed up against my chest like this. All right, then I'm going to try and I imagine break free of the grapplies. What is that again? Is it
It's athletics.
escape?
Versus... let me double check. Make sure I'm giving you the right information.
I believe it's escape, which will use your highest between athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, if you use manipulate, you can roll a. That's athletics against fortitude DC.
Oh, this line is definitely going to have a good fortitude DC. What would the penalty be to throwing if I threw?
The penalty to throwing if you threw. You don't have a penalty to throwing.
Oh,
just grabbed. You could still attack and still do everything.
okay. Well,
And
fuck that
not
noise.
mobilized.
I'm going to try and just chuck the light over my shoulder down the cliff. Just getting it away from us.
Alright, that'll just be an action.
Okay.
Throw it.
Now that I've done that and I can't take it back, will things still spawn at us because it's still active but away, or have I removed that threat from the fight?
Okay. You chuck it,
Yes.
throw it down there.
Okay. Well, we'll all figure that out together then.
We'll see.
Yeah. I'm going to second action raise my shield.
Okay.
You know what? I am gonna just try and punch a lion. So let's do it. My fists are tagged with the holy trait, if that at all matters. When I'm punching a lion, it's good to know that they are sanctified by the kindness and wrath of God. It's a 21 to hit, so yeah. Maximum damage.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I am enfeebled, but that still is 7 points of damage as I just cold cock. I 1-inch punch, Bruce Lee style, a goddamn shadow lion right in the fucking mouth.
Get him.
Alright. You hear the sound of some of its teeth cracking as you're desperately trying to punch your way out and get free of the line. Alright. That's gonna be it for you.
Well played, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's it for me.
Dahlia. It is now dark, and you cannot see what the hell is going on anywhere. What would you
Sorry.
like to do?
No, it's fine. It's probably for the best, but I'm pretty sure I can still see this big ass line in front of me.
You could definitely hear the sounds of like blood carrying as line continues to bite down deeper into Emmanuel's body.
Feel like I need to do something about that.
Choke on me.
Oh. So what if I have to flank to yeah, I can flank.
That'll get one move. That'll get you there.
That
Flanking.
and try and frickin' get this guy. Come on. Let's get him to drop my friend. Oh, please.
That's 2 friends.
Please.
Yeah.
Hits. Nice.
That'll do it. Sneakies, because I'm flanking.
11 points of
Okay, let's
damage.
go.
How do you
No?
feel this line?
I see Emmanuel in his jaws. I see that he's not doing well. I try to just, as quickly as I can, sneak around it and just slide my blade up to where I think it'll do the most damage.
You slide it like right in between its ribs, but you think it might have a hard answer to you. You feel like black ichor sort of coats his hands. Not ichor, more like coagulated blood because it's undead. Just sort of coats your hands, and you suddenly feel it goes limp and it collapses to the ground. Emmanuel, you are now released. Alright, it's 2. That was your action.
I don't have anything ranged in my hands, so I will have to just hang out.
Yeah. So Dahlia, you are the close. No, wait. Emmanuel is bleeding pretty heavily. These things are attracted to blood.
Oh shoot.
It's going for Emmanuel.
No.
Come on.
Well, I'll take 1 action to get there.
Rollo.
It's gonna hit.
No. For
1 point
wow.
of damage.
Wow.
It's enough.
And you're now dying.
I could block it, except that it's not physical, so I can't.
Yeah.
well.
Let's see. It's coming up.
I can't see.
And I'm dying too, bitches.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I think it's just gonna feed on Emmanuel.
Oh.
That's a lot of work.
That'll
So
take him
you're
a
now
while.
dying 3.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh no.
If Emmanuel hits dying 4, he's dead.
Incorrect. I have die hard.
Oh,
If I have to hit dying 5.
So,
Okay, we got a second.
Yeah.
Shoot. Come on.
It's this thing's turn.
Come on,
I'm pointing
baby.
something out. Right now, it looks like the only person who can probably save Emmanuel is going to be Sanai. Because you're the only thing that goes before the vestige of death, which is the next thing that's closest to him.
Oh yeah, my action, my turn would actually move before the thing that just hurt me, right?
Thank you. Let me do that.
Yeah.
No, it moved before the shadow was that knocked you out.
Right, but my initiative. Oh, it already moved me. Never mind. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah, it auto moved. I have it set up to automatically move you. So this cackling caller has 2 things around it. It is going to.
But hold on, I'm covered in that yummy blood juice. Come on.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
No.
Why?
Vincent is currently covered in blood.
Oh.
Their own.
Wow.
So he's going to attack Vincent again.
No.
That's. Oh no.
Oh no.
What?
I think that things have taken a turn for the
It
worse.
only works like once every 24 hours, I think, against the creature.
Oh no, I thought it was like.
I think.
Let me check.
Cringe.
The
The
barbecue
attacker's
sauce
then
of the
immune to
living.
cringe for 24 hours. So, this is going to do critical damage.
I'm still gonna get really sad.
22 points of damage.
Oh yeah, he's out.
I'm
You all
done.
see Vincent go down. Because
No.
Vincent went down to a critical hit, Vincent is now dying 2 instead of dying 1. It's tackling Qualler. I think.
Uh-oh, John.
You know what? Navard is right next, so I think it's going to use Dance of Death instead to try and catch Navard in that. Oh,
That's a 3 action.
Yeah. It's a 3 action to get it set up. It's an emanation once it's up, so that's what I wanted. Navard succeeds. Still got 2 actions. Yeah. Vincent is now dying 3.
No.
And I think it's going to switch on to Alexias for its final attack.
Why stop now? Come on.
No.
That's going to miss Alexias.
Amen. Spiteful till the end.
Sanai, you currently have 2 people dying on him. I believe.
Who do you care
2 people
about
dying
more?
on him. I'll say this, you know that Navard is going to be gone pretty soon. It's just the person who's most in danger of being dead right now is Emmanuel. You have 1 spell that you can use to stabilize him. It's up to you. You try and kill it, you try and stabilize Emmanuel, or whatever you like. Or bring a light out.
No, I'm just. I don't like this.
There's no pressure. Do whatever.
You will not hurt my feelings if you
Yeah.
leave me and abandon me for dead.
If you need to do something else, do what you need.
I think the first person she saw go down before the light was Emmanuel, and that. So she's just gonna run. She's gonna run that way, and she can just get there with 20 feet, just barely. So she goes.
Are you trying to cast? What are you trying to cast?
I'm not trying to cast. I'm trying to walk. So it would be 5. Oops. 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
And she's gonna stabilize.
It stabilizes a 30-foot range.
It does?
So, yeah.
It does have a 30-foot range. Well, I'm okay. Now I'm just gonna go back.
So not need to move if you don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll do that. I'll stabilize.
Alright. So, you lose the dying condition, and you remain unconscious, but you don't heal. You're still bleeding out, but it's probably saved you.
And I think instead I I think I move. I think I move here.
I mean,
And
I
just
can get rid of your dying condition.
I am wounded 2, but dying none.
how is there any way I could, like, since Vincent is small, can I stand over Vincent?
Not really.
No. Okay.
I mean, you can occupy the same space as an unconscious creature, so yeah, you can. So I'll put you over here.
Okay.
Alright. Let's best do your death. is going to do two things. I want to make sure that the first thing it says in China, Manshan, Emmanuel, for a critical hit on Emmanuel. So Emmanuel, you're not dying, I think. When did you go down to? Dying 4.
I would go to dying, 4. Because it starts at dying 2 because I'm wounded 2. And then it would increase by 2 because it's a critical hit. So dying 4.
And on that, it is going to slink in shadows.
Oh, don't wuss out. Come on.
You see this creature immediately go, like, tear out a chunk of Emmanuel's flesh and just, like, bring it up, swallow it. You hear some munching sounds of flesh being rent asunder in its mouth. And then it dives towards Emmanuel's shadow, and you see it vanish. It's going to be its turn. Nabard. So Nabard has a problem. You don't need to heal. Well, oh wait, no, wait. How far away is Emmanuel? He can only heal one of the people that are dying currently. Because he can't get you both. He's too far away for the 3-action heal. So Nabard is going to. Actually, let's see if he has. Yeah, it's too far away. It's going to come up here. It's going to target Emmanuel, who's been taking a lot of damage from everyone. With another 2-action heal spell. He's going to do this at the 2nd rank. So Emmanuel, you heal 30 points.
Oh, wow.
That's good.
3 though.
I'm wounded 3. Also, that was a little over healing. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I was a little overhealed.
Do a little bit better. He did 6 points over my maximum.
Yeah. That's it. Move 2-action heal. Shadow Wisp. Sanai. Gonna target you, Sanai. With an action. Goes right over what it wants. Alright. There's another critical hit. Oh wait, no, that was Vincent. That's not. I think a 20 just hit Sanai, right?
Mm-hmm. No, it definitely hit.
Yeah, it's not a crit, it's just a regular hit. I'm just moving you.
Yeah.
There we go. So it's only going to do regular damage, not critical damage. So only 1 point of damage to you tonight.
Okay. Cool. I've never been hit before, so it feels like a lot.
It is then going to try an acrobatics check against you to try and grasp onto you. It fails. So it's going to try and hit you again. It fails.
This is critically. Can I do something?
Sure.
Where is it? I can't find it. I think it's this. Yes. And can I do this trigger? An ally that you can see is damaged by an enemy spell. Oh no, I can't do it like that. Never mind. I thought I could do it, but I can't do it right now. Okay, never mind.
Alright. The shadow wisp over here is going to come up towards Lou. It's going to fly up to meet you, Lou. And target you. 2 attacks. That's a miss. And the second attack is another miss. So Lou, you managed to beat off the shadow wisp. And it is now your turn.
Incredible. I'm gonna do a reload. I'm this.
You want to try and intimidate anything while you're doing that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to intimidate the one that's right by me, and I know that I don't have a camera right now, but it's just I kind of just like, ugh. I do that, where you kind of just like go for it a little bit. I'm like, yeah, try it, you looty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and I should probably roll that. Oh,
Make sure you target.
all right, yeah. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Seriously.
Lou just isn't a very intimidating person at this moment. Maybe after some time, they'll become more hardened, battle-grizzled. But right now, everyone just likes Lou. Even these undead.
It's because I'm adorable. What the hell? Heck.
Yep.
You did just like a.
You're too adorable.
Sorry, no, that was Vincent.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try and shoot him with a gun.
Okay.
Hey, better than.
Yep, that hits. It'll be 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna
Alright.
reload him.
Reload. Alright, so you're ready. Alright, Alexias does not have the medicine skill. Camping up. However, he's going to try and kill this crackling crawler if he can. So he's going to just unleash some attacks. That's going to hit for 3 points of damage. Second attack.
Okay.
It's going to hit for 9. It actually taken a little bit more, 5 points damage instead of 3, because he's currently focusing on him with the display vulnerability.
Nice.
Yeah, he's just gonna try it again. Unfortunately. He's trying to draw attention. Oh wait. I think that's third one would have missed. Yeah, that third one would have missed the -10. I've got to click it. So the third one's up there. Dahlia. Dahlia has analysis paralysis. Alright. That hits and it's off guard, so you get your sneak attack.
Okay. Sorry. Great. I love that for me. I probably shouldn't be in the middle of everything, but on go, please. High rolls.
Nice.
Good. It's injured. And then I should just give it another one. See if I can get it to. Hi.
Missed by 1.
Shoot. Okay. Darn.
Alright.
That's it.
Emmanuel, you're currently prone. You've dropped your shield.
Yep. I will spend an action getting up from prone.
Okay.
I will spend an action not picking up my shield, but rushing towards the crawler that is near my dear unconscious friend Vincent. I am going to try to just grapple the fuck out of
Mm.
this bitch.
Let's go.
Okay.
I just want to basically, if I can, pin its arms so it can't claw and bite at Vincent. So that's what I'm trying to do, at least.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled bad,
Oh,
and I don't have a hero point. So yeah, those are all three of my actions. I try to basically just charging bear tackle this thing, and we just end up kind of like doing that thing where there's just a dust cloud and you just see parts of our limbs coming out of it, and then we're back in our original positions, but I'm looking very winded.
Yeah, I think you also just kind of like can't really get quite a good grip because it's so slick with your own blood that you
Ooh.
keep slipping and sliding. Otherwise.
Yeah, and I am going to just kind of end my turn free action going, I'm covered in blood! Get me, you bitch!
Mhm.
Oh,
All right,
right.
Emmanuel.
oh, Manuel.
Ah,
That is going to be hit on you, Emmanuel.
Oh,
good!
Okay.
For 4 points of damage.
I was healed to full. I can take a lot of points of hurting.
Fails on that.
great.
And so it's going to try and hit you again. -5 penalty on the second attack. That's going to
Ooh.
do another
That's with the -5?
2 points of damage. Yeah, that
Okay.
was with -5. The 2 points of damage.
Just double
Now,
check.
now I can do it. Hands of Retribution.
At the top of round 6, you hear more wailing and screeching. And over the light areas, you see more of these creatures begin to arrive, focused towards the light. They have not noticed you yet.
Great.
But
Can I do the
definitely
hand
gathering
of?
light.
Can I do the hand of Retribution on that one that attacked Emmanuel?
Sure.
Great. Which one was that one?
It's this one.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna do that. I think at this point she's had enough. So she's gonna go ahead.
That definitely hits.
And then I roll damage on this, and it's a fire attack.
But damage is going to be a total of 10. You blast through this shadow wisp.
Cool.
At this point, let us take a 10-minute break. You come back, you will gain another hero point, so you can use if you need to. You definitely looks like you need it. But we'll take a 10-minute break. So chat, we'll see you in 10 minutes, and we'll be back soon.
All right.
And we are back in the middle of this very, very scary combat that has seen 2 of our beloved PCs go down already. And we're kicking off at the top of round 6 with Vincent currently dying. Vincent, I need you to roll me a recovery check. You can do that on your character sheet. If you go to your character sheet, right under your hit points, you see a little dice next to dying. Just roll that. That is not enough, so your dying value would increase by 1, bringing you to 4, which would kill you, except you do have hero points that you can burn to stop it. It's up to you if you want to use them, or if you want a new character, you're muted.
Or if I want a new character. No, I'll use my points.
Alright. You burn all of your hero points. No
I don't know
longer...
how to do that because I don't have the right click on my mouse pad. So if you could take those away.
Yeah. I will remove all of its dying.
Thank you.
You are not wounded, because using all your hero points does not increase your wounded value. So you're just unconscious.
Cute.
So,
Come at me,
that being
Skelly
said,
boy.
up next is the Cackling Caller. We've
Oh,
got
come
hit
on.
hard by Dahlia.
Yeah.
But I'm covered in blood.
Stop
You are
it.
covered in- Let me check its intelligence.
Come on,
I'm also right in front of it, covered in blood.
Stop
Not
it.
to-
I'm covered in the barbecue sauce of the living.
just
You're
to,
actually under
It's
me,
Dahlia.
covered
It's
in
Dahlia.
blood.
It's fair.
Alright. And it misses. We're back to my really, really bad rolls.
Where is Sanai? I don't see you.
That does hit
I'm
Dahlia.
technically over Vincent. Technically.
Oh, okay, interesting.
For
What do you
12
want,
points of
little
damage,
boy?
Oh,
Dahlia.
that's gonna hurt.
The one doesn't. Sanai, you're currently standing over the body, the unconscious body of Vincent. You know he is no longer dying. What would you like to do?
Okay. All right. So I see. I don't know. I don't actually know who is who on here,
Nope.
but I should be able to see Dahlia.
Hi.
Can I? Which one is Dahlia? The badly injured
Just
one?
to your left. I'm badly injured.
Okay, like the badly injured one. Cool. I think I'm
Yeah,
just
what-
gonna go ahead and
I'll
do
say this. You can hear this
yeah.
crackling koala over there just trying to bite at Dahlia. Right over here.
Got it.
You can also hear Emmanuel yelling something about barbecue sauce.
Oh.
It's very important.
I'm gonna go ahead and use purifying icicle then. And so instead of them turning into flames, they're just sharp ice. She just turns into ice. The ash turns into ice. And I'm gonna target and attack.
Come on. Yeah.
I'm gonna use a hero point and I'm gonna do it
That's
again.
smart.
Huh? Oh, I thought
That's
you said I
smart.
could.
That's smart.
Okay, I was like, I can't do that.
Come on.
That's worse,
I-
unfortunately. Let me actually check something.
RNG hates us.
I
You tried.
have 2 more. Oh boy. I'm gonna do the shield on myself. And that'll just be
Oh wait,
my
your
turn.
plan goes 2 actions. I have 1 more action. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna use the shield on myself. Wait,
Okay.
I can't find me.
Yeah, I'm moving.
I can't.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So shield on yourself and move yourself back.
All right, I can do that.
Oh, let me go back so you can move yourself. There we go.
All right.
Move you back over here.
Q.
And
Thanks. Thanks. That's my turn.
the vestige of death pops out
No.
right next to Emmanuel. He had ridden Emmanuel's shadow.
Well, why would he do this?
It's called a vestige of death. It does things because it's called a vestige of death.
I guess.
Why does it keep critically hitting me?
I don't know.
It's pretty messed up,
Well, I'm
being honest about
all
it.
right. Give me my damage roll.
Terrible damage, though.
Terrible damage. I'm actually still living somehow.
It is then going to try and steal your shadow and make you enfeebled.
Well, stop doing that.
Hold on.
Hand of retribution.
There's 3 actions that came with you. Attaching, enfeebled you. Oh wait, let me add the enfeebled condition onto you. Oh, I'm throwing it onto the line for some reason. Get rid of whoops. Why is it not? Can you just add the enfeebled condition onto yourself, please?
Well, I mean, if you just ask me
I
like
know,
that.
Alright. Now I have to put it back into its thing because I accidentally deleted it. Let me just add it back to where it was, which was right after.
Pobrecito.
Right
Oh no.
right after Sanai. Alright, Nabard is next.
Poor baby. Cannot make the cake with me.
Sanai, did
Nabard's
you
going to do a 3-action heal at 2nd rank. Which is going to catch everyone. For 12 points of healing. Go ahead and add that healing to you if you need it. I believe that'll bring Vincent up from unconscious.
How do you do that? How do you add it to yourself?
click heal?
Click your token, and then if you look on the chat, when it says the healing, just click heal. Do you see it in the chat on Boundary?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it.
Okay.
Did you want to do that hand of
Select your
retribution?
I
Was
do. I did. I didn't. You didn't hear me, GM.
Oh, I didn't hear you. No, I did not.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Wanted to do a hand of retribution on the incarnation
The one
of
who
death.
attacked. Yes,
The vestige, yeah.
that would be.
Everyone healed that needed heal. Let me do this first because this is already
Yeah.
happened. Then I'll say I'm gonna roll the 42 saves for all this undead to see how much damage they take. So that might affect
Cool.
your hand of retribution if you want to waste it or not. So
No, okay, that's fine. I'll wait. That's fine.
let me roll this 42 save. Unfortunately, there's a lot of good rolls coming up. So the shadow, let's see, the shadow wisp can take double damage, which is going to be enough to kill it.
Nice.
Yay.
The cackling caller is only going to take half damage.
Still good.
The best teacher death could have succeeded takes no damage. The shadow wisp is going to take damage. And that shadow wisp is going to take damage as well. So these are both going to take just regular damage. So another shadow wisp blows up under the healing. That's Nabard's all 3 actions. Everyone here at R. I apologize now. Sanai, if you want to do your hands of retribution on the vestige of death, you can.
Yes, and that's the one I have targeted, correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. So let's go ahead. It's really fast. And spell, produce flame. Cast attack. Do something good.
Yeah.
Oh, very
Do
close.
something good. Down now.
Heard it. Okay.
And that's doubled.
That is not doubled.
It's not?
It
It's
is weak
produced,
to
it's fire.
This isn't weak to fire.
Oh,
This specific one isn't weak to fire,
understood.
unfortunately. So,
That's all good. That's all good.
alright. Dead.
Damage.
Shadow Breast Blue, got an attack coming towards you. Just going to attack you, Lou. That is going to hit
Cool.
you for only 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to shroud and try to climb on top of you. It fails. So it's going to try to attack you. So it's the second time. That misses though. Up next is you, Lou.
Great. So I'm having a bit of trouble, of course, now keeping track since they're like these little spinny things.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep. The problem with being in the dark if you don't have dark vision.
Yep.
Fair. So the only thing that I really know is that there's this one that's near me. So I'm going to go ahead and shot at the one that I already have targeted.
Okay.
Boop.
Hey,
That's what I'm talking about.
nice.
Yo.
Go
And
for it.
this is when the gunslinger kicks ass.
Can you
Mm.
roll the critical button, not the damage button?
Ah,
Because
thank you.
gunslingers do a lot more damage than crits.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There you
do
go.
1d8s instead of 1d4 when you roll crits as a gunslinger. So
As a note too, if you had put the runic weapon on this, it would be rolling 2d4s, and this would have been 2d8 plus the 1d8, and then times 2.
The runic weapon.
alright.
The runic weapon was what Vincent had
Vincent
cast
cast.
on
Yeah. On
their dagger.
And that
Yeah.
spell
I
can be
see.
cast on anyone. It doesn't have to be just you.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
let me do this damage, Lou. You blast the Shadow Wisp apart.
Yay.
Yeah, get the heck out of here. Great. I'm gonna reload again. And I'm not covered in blood, but I think this time it's not even that I'm trying to necessarily be intimidating, but it's like a challenge. And I'm just gonna scream and be like, "Hey, I'm over here." I don't know if it'll work, but
I'm walking here.
Alright,
Yeah,
whatever you want.
I'm walking it. Oh, what is it? What's it telling me? Oh, I gotta target a token.
Yeah.
Not me.
Oh, oh no, did I put it on you? I'm sorry.
You were hovering over me.
Oh,
I'm
I
okay.
don't think this is someone I know.
It is.
It
It
is.
We'll
is?
find out.
God.
We'll find out.
Emmanuel.
We'll find out.
Come on.
No. In that case, Lou's just gonna move. We're not doing that. I'm not
Again,
gonna try it.
Out
One
of
of
the
my
dark.
friends.
there are benefits to being a very loud person. You have heard this square shouting about barbecue sauce in like the last 10
sure
seconds.
did.
That's fair. I'm gonna run over 10 feet
I will
this
say
way.
this. I will say this. Even though you can't really see these people, you know that this thing, and the shapes you can see, is much lower to the ground, almost as if it is prone. As if it was the cackling crawler crawling forward.
Incredible.
Yeah. So you can try it
Wait,
on that.
Thanks for coming in clutch there, DM. In that case,
Alright. Roll your intimidation or demoralize, I guess.
yeah.
I think you
Did I? Okay. Do I have it?
Yell at it.
There we go. Finally. Yeah. Yell at it.
Yeah.
Hey, come and get me, butthead.
Well,
I'm still working on it.
That
You'll
was
get it one of these days. One of the
better.
days you'll get it.
It's the writing that I feel like is even more painful.
Yeah.
Who tries? I don't
And
like
then
it.
I know there's someone who's like in my way, so it's
No one is currently in your way because you're elevated. You're above everyone right now.
phenomenal. Well then, so I'm gonna take the map shot again at the person I've already targeted.
That'd be a -5. Yep.
Yep. Let's just go for it.
Unfortunately,
No.
Phenomenal. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
He tried.
Fine. So that's Lou. Alexias. That's two things. I think first he's gonna try and like hopefully and kill this fucking cackling crawler if he can.
Honestly.
Short sword.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, fancy.
I'm rolling shit damage for him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was
He's gonna
exciting.
try it
though.
again though.
Okay.
That is a miss. He's then going to switch to the Vestige of Death, and he's going to try and recall knowledge. Seeing that the fire did not work on it, he wants to figure out what it is. So he will do recall knowledge. He just shot off fire. Should have worked. I don't understand why it didn't. For the record, if you critically fail on a recall knowledge, I give you false information. And because it's blind to you, you don't know if it's real or not. But, you know, fire doesn't work on him. So that's going to be it for Alexia's first 3 actions. Dahlia, been a badass so far. Can you continue?
Oh, don't put that on me. I'm gonna try and target the badly injured crawler because I've had about enough of it. It's right here in front of me. Come on. Finish it.
Okay.
Yes. And it is prone, so I get my sneakies on it, and it's surrounded by my friends anyway.
Yeah.
So.
You are
Yes!
incredible on damage. Wow.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, come on. That wasn't enough to kill it. Come on, man. All right, one more.
He's so
one
close.
more.
He's so
One more
close.
again. -5, but maybe. Nope.
Ah.
Not gonna do it.
It's okay.
Don't think it's really worth it for the +10, but for the
Might get an
-10.
extra 20. Might get an extra 20. You never know.
I'm not gonna go anywhere else.
Yeah.
Ah. Nope.
No.
An 8 again.
Emmanuel.
Well, I'm gonna try and punch a skeleton.
Alright.
Because let's just try and get that guy done with. Fucking, it's a mess with the enfeebled.
Missed by 1 because of the enfeebled.
Yep. You know what? Let's try it one more time with the penalty. Why not?
Yeah.
Wow, I hit it. That's incredible.
That's
all right. Why is it offering to upgrade my dice size? I don't think I have deific weapon on my fists.
No, you do not.
No. So that's 5 points of punch.
I only had 5 hit points left.
Yeah.
I was saying punch it. I would say you probably just step on its skull and crush it down to
Terminator style. Hell yeah.
Terminator
Let's
style.
go.
And then my bleeding ass is going to walk 10 feet over, so I'm now flanking with Alexias and say, come on! Stop taking my blood!
Alright. Vincent, you are prone, but you are conscious. What would you like to do?
Oh, buddy.
I'm going to use all 3 points to just heal everybody.
A 3-action heal as you're lying on the ground. Send out this wave of healing energy over everyone.
And hopefully damage to those that are damageable.
Alright.
Let me see. 30 foot. Okay. Here we go.
Only 3, but you do heal yourself. Everyone else at the gear full health though. But anyone that needs that healing can take it. There's currently only 1 creature left, so I'm gonna make that fortitude save.
Let's go.
He fails.
Yay.
So he does take the damage.
Get hurt.
And
Get
he takes
hurt.
an additional 5 points of damage because
Oh,
he's weak to that vitality.
Here's the fucker that's weak to it.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, that was super effective, as they would say. And I think, Lou, did you heal as well? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I healed.
Got it. Alright. That's all 3 of Lou Vincent's actions. Sanai.
She's gonna do the ice ashes.
So I need
Again.
to. You technically cannot occupy the same space as a conscious
Oh, I
creature.
can move.
So I just moved up
Yeah.
Vincent a little bit over there.
I didn't get up. I mean, maybe I army crawled, but like.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I was gonna move. So you didn't have to, yeah. It's all good. I'm still gonna do that. The purified ice cease. Do I have to move in to kind of see it? Because I don't.
No, I'm saying Dahlia is short enough that you can see over Dahlia.
Okay.
You do not have dark vision, yeah. So
No.
I think you have a general idea of where it is because you saw Emmanuel rush over there. But go ahead. Roll your
Okay.
attack.
And come on. Yes.
Yes.
Roll your damage.
Okay.
And it is undead, so it's going to do additional damage.
Roll damage.
That is going to be a total of 16 damage, which is
Nice.
technically, I believe, going to be doubled to 32 points of damage.
Yes.
Because it was a
Goddamn.
critical hit. And actually, it's going to do an additional 5 on top of that, because it's weak to vitality for a total of 37 points of damage.
Yes, Sanai.
MVP.
You send out.
MVP.
Yep. Hold on. Is it? Oh, it has some resistances too, unfortunately. So it only
That's
ended up
fine.
being 13 points of damage altogether.
Still, though.
It's fine. It's closer.
Still, that is an incredible amount of damage all at once, though. Oh wait, did I? Let me roll that back for a second. I think there we go. 27 is what it should have taken, not 13. It was only resistant to 5 of that damage. You send out this purifying icicle. What does it look like? It's just
Essentially, she screams at this and like as much as she can. It's not scream out of pain, just scream out of the it's just like like try to get it out, and it's just frozen ash, just like.
All right, and with that, we'll end this encounter. You survived. You survived the skin of your teeth, especially Vincent and Emmanuel.
Got real
You
bad.
can still hear the screeching and howling. You now have a problem. The sunrods only last for an hour. Once the sunrod is gone, they're going to come after blood. There is a lot of blood on you. There's a lot of blood on the ground around you. How do you want to deal with this?
What if we dig up dirt and we put the dirt over the blood, so that way they won't find it because there's dirt.
Well, it's still coming out of you, ain't it?
Yeah, we
We
need to.
put dirt on me.
Oh god. I don't think that's great for your wounds, but are there any areas that are less blood? We still have some of the buckets of blood, right? Maybe we can.
No, we dumped all the blood and then we
Right.
emptied the buckets and put them over on that side.
Yeah,
And then we fought on this side.
yeah. Oh shoot.
Are
Yeah,
you
I mean, is
burning?
there any way we can like do what you were saying, dig up at
You
least
could
part of the
definitely.
topsoil and
Yeah,
and
I'll say you could probably do that now. Like quickly dig up the body of this undead lion. Is definitely takes a little bit more time to dig it up, but Emmanuel's a pretty strong fella.
I don't even dig it. We just push it over the fucking cliff and it
You
just.
shove it over, goes tumbling down. Hear the sound of it crashing through trees and breaking through the branches as it tumbles down the mountain. You quickly cover up the blood with some dirt.
The blood on us, I'll use my water, like my water bottle, right? And try to like get it off of us.
Wash off the blood as best as you can and probably come back a little bit away from the scene of the fight.
I pick up my shield,
Pick up your
which I left on the ground.
Vincent, I'm assuming you pick up your dagger that you dropped when you went unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. You grab all
I
of that.
technically never armed it, so it wasn't always just in my pocket.
Fair.
I just made it magic and it didn't use it.
I think that only lasts for like 10 minutes, so it's probably gonna die by 8 minutes. You quickly move away. After about an hour, you see the sun rod. Invade. You see more creatures begin to arrive, going not for you, any of you, but for the circle of blood. They begin to begin to circle. You breathe a little easier. You are able to take a rest if you need to. A short rest, like a 10-minute rest. So if you want to try and patch up your wounds, you can. I believe Vincent, you're at full health. Yeah, I think Emmanuel, your enfeebled will go away after 10 minutes.
I can also refocus and use lay on hands to heal anybody up if they need to. Is anybody else hurt?
I think everyone else is actually at full health.
Vincent, you are barely injured, so you're gonna get lay on hands.
Vincent's. Yeah.
And then I will do the same after another 10 minutes if I can.
Okay.
Well, can't I do? I'll do it to you.
Well, mine doesn't cost a spell slot.
She has a medicine kit.
Oh, then yeah, sure.
Yeah.
In fact, if you treat wounds, I think my wounded condition will go away.
Great.
Which I can't do with lay on hands, so that's actually very useful.
Great. Let me treat wounds.
I'm gonna move away from on the other side of the blood wall.
Yeah, if you target Emmanuel.
Yeah, I just didn't have it. I got. Thank you.
Treat wounds.
I did select it.
Select your token after you targeted Emmanuel.
Select my. Oh.
No, you targeted yourself. Keep the target on Emmanuel. Make sure the square is around your token. Just so he knows, telling the system this is the character that's rolling the dice. That is the character that's being targeted. This is the character rolling the dice. And
Got it. Thank you.
That is the heal. You heal 14 points of healing. And that should get rid of Emmanuel's wounded condition.
Yay.
Right.
I still think this is the only time you still notice Sanai was still being burned.
Are you hurt?
She just kind of just shakes her head. I can't, and you hear her voice, her natural voice. She says, "I can't stop it until I fully rest." So,
Right. Is it painful?
not anymore.
All right.
It's fine. I just wanted you to know, just in case it became a problem.
Well, we can patch everyone up as best as we can and then get you back down the hill. Get you a full rest here soon.
Well,
The
still
bar
waiting
just-
for the rod.
The bar just said soon. I have not finished my studies, but soon. He sees Vincent next to him as he sits down just past the ground. Watch with me. Watch the stars. As a reminder, for every 10 minutes you rest, you're able to regain a focus point. So if you've used any focus points in this combat, make sure to recharge them. So I think that is just Sanai and Navard. Yeah. Alright. With that being said, you settle down, you still hear the screams and screeches of undead around you. More cries for help. More howling. You did manage to survive. Vincent, as you were looking up at the stars in the bard, I know you have your astrology, like your tarot deck that you use to sort of like look at things and sort of calculate things. And you're tracing a line, like looking back and forth on one of your cards. Perhaps it's the star card. The star. You look up and down from the sky, and you see the stars just slowly moving across. And you see the planes of the planets just also continuing their celestial journey that they do every night. This is the clearest you've been able to see it since you arrived here in Blent. And then you find yourself sitting in a field of grass. The night sky is overhead, and the planets hang huge and low. Breeze whips the grass across your skin, and a tiger stalks you somewhere out in the dark. You see a light flare overhead. An old blue star caught in the shadows, and it begins to drift downward, not to the horizon, but towards Earth. And other stars rattle, like grains of sand shaken loose from a wet glass. And the descent turns into a plummet, and it turns into a streaking rain of light. They fall in all directions, but you know where the shadows will fall, and you know you must catch it. And then the vision just abruptly ends, and you find yourself sitting next to Navard as well, who also seems to be looking up at the sky. And then he looks to all of you and says, "I feel something coming. Lou, the whispers that you've been hearing suddenly fall silent, and only Lou sees this spot. You see what materializes in front of you almost like a red curtain with a rope alongside of it ready to be drawn. Only Lou sees this. The curtain just waves in the breeze, almost as if it's waiting for you to make a decision, Lou, on whether or not to approach it.
I take a moment and I look around and realize that no one else is seeing this. And I approach it hesitantly. I ain't reaching out for it. And I maybe ask, hey, who's in there?
There's no response.
And I come a little bit closer.
Do we see
Is there any?
this?
No, just Lou.
Okay.
You all see Lou just sort of like walk forward.
Sure.
And you see Lou walk forward and say, hey. But other than that, you don't see anything.
Do I hear any sort of noise, or is this just a fully like silent
It's
red
a silent
curtain?
with the rope next to it. It's like a rope that you'd use to sort of draw the curtain open.
I see this thing in front of me, and I'm so entranced by it. I've never had something appear to me this clearly. And my hand kind of itches, and I just reach for the rope to pull it open.
You all see Lou sort of reach out for something that almost just grabs onto something tangible, just judging by the way that here the veins in his arm just sort of like muscles contract around something, but you don't see anything. And he pulls the rope. You see the curtain slowly shift open. Standing where the curtain was, in like what looks to be kind of arch, you see a figure wearing a featureless black mask. She reaches up. You can tell it's a woman. She reaches up and pulls the mask away, revealing the face of Nalasa Hume. And she just lets out a very, very strangled. Lou, you've seen like shades before. Nothing has ever come close to what this is. You can only imagine it's because we're very, very close that you are on Cauldron Hill. And with the veil between the real world and the big gate is so thin, this apparition seemed to manifest to you not as a shade, but something very, very solid. And she looks at you and she has these pleading eyes. Yeah. Go ahead.
Can I ask really quick? So I open this curtain, and it's just like this curtain opens. Is there any sort of background behind her, or is it just her at Cauldron Hill? Like
behind her, through this sort of like arch with the curtain hung, you can see what looks to be Cauldron Hill, but everything beyond that arch looks grey, dull, featureless, flat. As if this curtain was a veil between this world and the bleak gate that you have drawn aside for at least a moment. You feel like you only have a little time with this apparition of Nalasa.
that's and I suddenly feel that in my fingers, and I hear this help, and I say, Miss Hume, who do we talk to?
Julian knows the man who killed me.
Julie?
Julian.
Julian.
She nods. The man who killed me. His face is scarred. so he hides behind many faces. You feel like you can
Many
ask him-
faces, like,
You feel. I'm going to say this. You feel like you can
oh,
ask it 2 more questions.
oh God. Of course, now I'm looking back at my notes. Oh God.
Say that again.
Nelasa. I was saying, oh God, I got to look back at my notes,
Okay.
and then I said,
Oh,
Nelasa.
Yeah.
Miss Hume,
yeah.
in your pocket, there was that purchase, and it was signed DW. Who is DW?
The Niska. Where we are.
Where you are. It also said Silvo Feldman at the wharf. Who?
He was. John Feldman runs the wharf. Silvo's the name of his ship. And you see the curtain slowly jaw closed. And as it does, you see Nelasa put the black featureless mask back on her face and slowly drift back into the bleak gate. I'll say the rest of you saw Lou having a very, very one-sided conversation.
I immediately just sit on my butt on the ground, and I'm like clearly not breathing heavy, but breathing like I need to get air back into my toes.
You all right? What was that?
Did you see it?
See what?
It,
I saw
it
you
was her.
reach.
We saw you talking to your imaginary friend.
No, but it wasn't an imaginary friend, and I get up real close to Emmanuel, and I say, no, but it wasn't an imaginary friend. It was Miss Hume. It was Miss Hume, the woman that we saw, and she was dead, and she had a mask, and she needed help, and I didn't know how to help her. I just knew that I could ask questions.
Okay. It's all right. It's all right. They told us not
You
to
did
talk
more
to
than I
things.
could.
All right.
Do we know someone named Deniska Wara?
No. Unless one of us does, but I don't think so.
Alexias shakes his head. He doesn't know anything either.
Lou, you helped her.
I just need to sit down for a sec, even though I'm already sitting down.
Yeah, no. Take your time. Okay. Are we almost done here?
Yes.
Yeah.
You all, as you sort of wait and let Lou sort of recover himself as he is trying to piece together this new information he found. And Vincent is also trying to piece together this vision that he saw. The stars overhead seem to streak in lines as time just stretches out. Then you all see this vision because you all have been bound in a bond. The stars, your vision seems to be drawn to the north, to Parody Lake. And you see a building catch fire with almost dreamlike swiftness. And then suddenly you find yourselves standing between two factions, watching two tongues of flame leap from one to the next, like a pair of burning dragons. Screams erupt from the people trapped inside, as the conflagration consumes the factories, and the charred buildings collapse to reveal what you know is tomorrow morning's sunrise. And a blackened sign sits in the ash saying, Seachings, Alexias, and Etchings. And that is where we are going to end the session for today. Thank you all for really good.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy.
This gets
Yeah. All right. Thank you all for the great game today, chat. Thank you for being here with us today. We will see you in 2 weeks. All right. So see you soon, chat. And I will end the stream.
Chat.